there, Squirrel Bait here. Welcome to Going Sideways, where I discuss current events that affect our preparedness and our freedoms. And you remember earlier this month, the internet might be down for 48 hours on and off, from ICANN. We're going to be rolling over the keys, the encryption keys and so forth, kind of like how you change your password every once in a while. Oh yeah, you gotta do that every once in a while, right? Maybe update things a little bit, sounded good. Well, I got wind that something's not quite right. I mean, they did that. They absolutely did. But did they do something else too? Well, didn't take me long to figure it out or find the information. I have an article here from Technocracy News. It's dated October 27th, 2016. That's 2 years ago. So it's not what people are saying is going on now. This was planned to happen back in 2016. We're going to look at this, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh. So there's what they said they did, and there's what they have been planning to do, and it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And part of it is indeed necessary. But this ties in to why. Remember, Obama turned over the internet. Remember? There's a reason for it. And it's getting really clear. You'll see. Watch this. So first of all, they're calling the key signing key the KSK. Okay. And they needed to roll that over. Okay, that makes sense. And so by rolling it over, you get a new private key pair that then goes out to the internet provider. So that's what this one that was recently released telling us what was going on was about, and maintenance work and all that stuff. Okay, here's the goodie. This, again, is dated October 27th, 2016, and it's very, very interesting. The title of the article is The Real Reason Why the UN Wants Control Over the Internet. Okay. For censorship. Actually, it's a little more involved than just that. Watch. All right, first of all, ICANN, for those of you who do not know, stands for Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. This is where addresses for things come from. And that's extremely relevant to our conversation. So, if you remember, again, Obama changed the way things operate with the internet when he cut ICANN loose on September 30th, 2016, and letting the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority contract expire without being renewed. After expiration, we forever lost the right to renew the contract again. So no one can come in behind him and undo it. Okay, this isn't something we can fix now. So that's important too. The real reason for this is not about censorship, according to this. It's the Internet of Things. You know what that is. All the smart technology. Smart technology is smart because it can send and receive. It communicates. That's why this technology is used for surveillance, right? The Internet of Things is all the smart technology, all of the surveillance technology. Watch. Ready? Take a look at this. Let's dive in here. The digital smart meter on your home communicates energy usage via Wi-Fi to the utility company, but it also communicates with the major appliances in your home and can even control them remotely without your consent or knowledge. This is basically the definition of the Internet of Things. Okay? Now, here's what's really going on, what really happened when they went ahead and kind of changed over the keys. Watch this. Okay, this is what actually happened. And this, again, was the plan back in 2016. ICANN issues the so-called IP addresses that are assigned to all these devices on a global basis. Okay. The original addressing scheme, IPv4, was based on 4 blocks of up to 3 digits each, punctuated with a period, as an example. This scheme allows for a discrete address for up to 16.8 million devices, not people, devices. Okay? A few years ago, IPv4 ran out of numbers, forcing internet service providers, corporations, and other organizations to improvise internal numbering systems, known as proxy servers, to issue safe addresses to devices within their domain. These systems are not only fragile, but they are bloated beyond reason and generally easy to hack. So they're right. Well, this is to prevent hacking. Well, they made it sound like changing the keys is to prevent hacking. No. Changing this isn't just about hacking, though. To fix this, ICANN devised a new IP numbering system called IVP6, which adds 2 more blocks of numbers. For example, this scheme provides for 3.4 times 10 to the 38th addresses, or 340 trillion, 282 billion, 366 million, to try to sound like Obama, 920,938, followed by 24 zeros. There is probably a way to say this number, but as the article states, not even going to try. This new addressing provides a way to assign a unique number to every electronic device on the planet. Not just your computer, your smart meter, your smart TV, your air conditioner, your this, your that. I just made a joke earlier with somebody about smart toilets coming. It'll have its own address. So in this article, for instance, the air conditioners in the world will be, all assigned a number separately from your other devices. And one of the requirements for the whole technocracy is to provide specific registration of the consumption of each individual, plus a record and description of the individual. This is one of those sustainable development goals with technology. Yeah. So, the United Nations is seeking to control and establish a global scientific dictatorship controlling all resources, which we already know that. Okay? And all production and limits of all consumption will be controlled by the UN using the Internet of Things. That's why the UN wants the Internet. It's not just about censorship. It's about the Internet of Things and using them for what? Control. Yeah. The beast system. Congress never understood this when they passively let Obama fail to renew our contract with ICANN. However, and it says this in the article, this isn't me, this is the article. However, Obama and his globalist handlers understood it perfectly well. The world has just been sold into digital slavery. Again, dated October 27th, 2016. They put it off. They put it off. They wanted to do it last year and they put it off. So this is what they really did. And they told us, oh, we're just doing this. Oh, yeah, how many times will you hear that? Oh, don't worry, we're just doing this. We're just doing this. No. So, this makes some sense now. On my recent reports on all this stuff coming out. I have even more here. Those little robot guys? Remember I told you about the parking lots? They're letting them loose in New York City. There's 3 locations in New York City. My goodness, I wanted to have that out and ready to go here. Oh my goodness, there's some new stuff coming out of Tokyo I'll be reporting on. There's stress sensors for your employees. Yes, here's the one about the, what I call my little buddies, the little Dalek-y looking things. Yeah. And they are rolling those out now in 16 states. I was wondering, how come all of a sudden, here comes the shopping carts and the clothing and all the stuff I've been reporting on. All of a sudden, down the pike they come, all at once. Aha! Internet of Things, getting ready to go. Yeah. Do you have a plan? Do you? I have preparedness and survival videos on my YouTube channel here. Do you need to be watching any of those? Check them out. See if there's anything there that might help you. Do you have a plan? What are you going to do? You going to submit? Is this the way you want to live? You like being lied to every day, all day long? Yeah. Have a plan. And when they tell you, any of these tech companies or government agencies, well, this is what we're doing, stop and question everything.